Hi, and welcome to the little apartment on the prairie. I'm a little shaken up right now, and so I wasn't sure I wanted to film something until I was like calmer and more together, but I thought I'd go ahead and film it. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to post it or not, so maybe no one's ever going to see this, but I want this channel, I want it to be real. You know, there's lots of good things and exciting things and fun things in life, and there's things that aren't good too, and I want this to be real. So, I had a rough couple of days. I wasn't able to get financing for the car that I found that I wanted. I've had a hard time getting financing at all. Just my income is not high enough for anyone to want to finance something, apparently, which, you know, when you're on disability, that's what happens, I guess. And I tried to explain, but, you know, my monthly expenses are really low because I get assistance with my rent and my utilities and stuff, and that still wasn't enough. So, I had a friend who was going to co-sign for me, and the bank wouldn't go with that because my friend lives in another state. It has to be somebody local that can co-sign, which I don't understand either. So then I have a neighbor whose son was selling a car, and she thought if I put part of it down, he'd let me make payments for the rest, and he's a little unsure about that, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't let somebody make payments on my car, especially somebody I didn't know. So I can't blame him at all, but I had thought that that was like, that would work out. So I thought I had a solution that maybe wasn't my favorite solution, but it was a solution. So I just found out that that's not going to work. So I went out, my friend drove me out to the garden this morning, and maybe I'll include some pictures here if I can figure out how to do that. I spent a couple hours weeding the garden. I cut some lettuce and some spinach. It's beautiful. The garden is beautiful. Well, if I had known that that was going to be like the last time I was going to be at the garden, because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep gardening. It's not within walking distance. It's not like it's just a mile away or something. It's not real far. It's you know, I don't mind driving the distance, but it's too far. I'm not going to be able to get rides. And if I had known that this was the last time I was going to be there, I would have stayed longer. Of course, I would have been crying too the whole time because I'm just so sad. Because I had no idea I loved gardening so much, but I really, really enjoyed doing it. And we're at the point, like I just got some lettuce and spinach today. And I had like one strawberry that I picked last week or 2 weeks ago. Anyway, we're starting to get little baby squash and cucumbers, but it's not ready to eat. We've got a couple itsy bitsy green tomatoes. You know, that stuff just isn't quite ready yet, but it's getting there. And so I'm just really disappointed. I'm really heartbroken. I feel like I'm being like more emotional than I should be about a garden, but that's the one thing about not having a car that really is going to be the most difficult for me and that I'm the saddest about. And Seth's just getting into something in the kitchen. Everything else, it'll be all right. If we get a second stimulus check, I can use that. I can save money. If we don't get a second stimulus check, obviously it's going to take me longer to save enough money, but you know, I'll be okay without a car for a while, and I'm just going to be sad that there are certain places I won't be able to go that I'd like to go, including the garden. Here's Whiskers asking for a treat, and now here comes Isaac wanting a treat. You know, so I'm just disappointed, and I have to kind of come up with a plan B because I was really hoping to can a lot of food and put up a lot of food out of that garden. So now I'm going to have to buy food somewhere else. And, you know, I just have to come up with a different plan. And really, like, the neighbor's car was, like, already plan C, I think. So the plan of not having a car is, like, plan D or E or F. I don't know. And it's not the plan I wanted. And that happens in life. Things happen. And you figure out how to pick up and go from there, right? but it's really disappointing. So I guess that's all. I just wanted to post a little update. I'll see if I can post pictures of the garden later, maybe. I hope everyone's doing well.